having next, but we're gonna be having Gremlin versus elkiies. Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Dude,
this will be
Elkies?
interesting.
I
These
don't think
are
I've
two
ever
players.
seen
They're a little silly. I mean, Gremlin. The best description I've ever heard of Gremlin is that he just likes playing with his toys. Like he plays Ori and he plays like the most. He's like the only Ori player that seems like he has fun with the game, right? He just bashes everything.
I agree.
Elliana sets up like these weird missile things. Nice CC. Shoutouts to Rivals too. And Elkie is just sort of like kind of psychopath like that. Like,
Well,
like I don't know.
When you're fighting an Ellie who's gigantic, you can just sort of go for those sometimes.
You can just sort of go for that, but she'll do it anyway. You know.
Oh, wow.
You're dead.
Nice bit of a nice nair again. I don't know. I've never seen. Maybe, probably like Vale and Juno are like the only other Ellies that are that consistent with like the nair sweet spot to kill. But
Yep.
it's like it never purples, but like I don't know what you're supposed to do with a nair at the edge of the stage.
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
Ellie.
No, it's Elliana. Like you get nared and you're dead.
In general,
Like what is this?
Dude, he got the first stock taken from him.
Oh my
and
God.
immediately is just clapping back and is now up a stock from that. That's just Ellie advantage stay at like its finest. I think Ellie, in a lot of ways, is just Raster but very fat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's I jokingly sometimes say that Ellie is Rasterbo with weaknesses, but she definitely has some of her own things each that she can do.
Mhm.
I will say definitely one thing with sort of both of those characters even is like you have to make at least one major mistake for them to actually zero to death you. So if you can get those sort of reads like Gremlin got on that air dodge with the rocket fist, like you do actually just die.
yeah.
But you know, if you don't, you can usually live a bit longer.
And then he's also on
Oh.
top of his salt mining there too, like being really good
Yep.
at like heat control, something I know Willow and Gremlin are very, 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 very strong at.
Yep.
And I mean, Grem is just ready at all times to pop that mine and get rid of half of his meter, and then just own you into the top blast zone.
Yep.
Very good parry.
Yeah, he's like, you know, he's silly, but he's no joke, you know. He really knows what he's doing with his character.
Well, and this is
Close.
our first official top 50 versus top 50 match actually.
True.
Because
Oh,
Rem
nice.
was number 50 and I think Elkies was number 3, number 4.
Not number 3. She was
Not
like
number
number
three.
6 or something.
Top
Wanted
10.
to hear the discrepancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, very easily top 10 Elkies. Honestly, I was one of the people saying top 5, but 6 is also awesome.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
serious. You went on gates. I guess it's in purple, but still, like, what are you supposed to do there?
I mean the
Nice
stage is
reversal.
And so yeah, that'll be a first match going to Gremlin.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see if Elkies changes character. Yeah, I kind of imagined.
Yeah.
This is such a bad matchup for Elliana too.
I'm surprised she didn't go at game 1. It's that fucking terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. She likes going Kragg game 1. She always does it nowadays.
It also
It's
can
like-
just be nice to have that to have Rock against Ellie just as a way to
Yeah.
control the getting back to stage. But with
I mean,
someone
I can
who do-
I can like sort of understand it from like almost a psychological perspective. That's not really the right word, but you know, like you know, it gives you live longer. You don't have to be as aggressive because your opponent is gonna have to come to you if they want to not get rocked.
right. And it
You can
gives
really like
time-
sort of just figure out people's habits that way if you go to Kragg compared to Maypul.
Very
I'm
nice,
not gonna
very
like
nice,
pretend
right.
that I actually know why she does that. Maybe she just feels like it, but it's a reason potentially.
I mean, Zoomander one time said that if you ask Kragg what they do, they'll just say, "I don't know, I just do it," and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case there. But oh, okay.
Okay, bye Maypul. I don't know what's going on.
And we have a very strong kill there from Elkies.
Yep.
And trying to keep this more even, but this is still.
Like, what is
pretty
so much like
friendly.
just stage control with those missiles stuff. Wow, not getting up tilted there. Amazing air dodge. Getting the up strong sweet spot or sour spot, and that's gonna be into the up air. I love that exists, and you can. Oh god, don't die. Okay, he's
Yeah, I
fine.
think Ellie was at a little too low percent to die there.
And you can get like a second one. Like as Elliana, if you get like up aired by someone, you know, SC up air, Maypul up air, really any up air, like they just get another one. Like it's just a cutscene. Doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, and going in too deep against a character that just has so many resources like Elliana is gonna punish Elkies there. Very solidly going to Grem again. I'm curious. I mean, that felt a lot more Grem favored than elkiies favored.
Yep.
So I'm curious to see how what elkiies is going to do for this next game.
Definitely a good player adapting. This is her favorite stage also.
And especially against Elliana, you have more chances to run away, just because it's a bigger stage, and especially more ground to just mess around with as Maypul. Wow, crazy.
Yeah, rival spot dodge there.
Yeah, rival
Really
spot
up tilt.
to avoid the up tilt.
This is not great for Gremlin.
Just sort of walling out Grem right here.
Yeah, this is like sort of where you get to the cutscene disadvantage, but really if you can force them to use a vertical move like that, you can actually get back on stage. That's really the only thing you can do there. You just gotta eat the rest of it. Going for the charge out strong.
Yeah, elkiies really just wanting to get a kill here because
Upper really not hitting.
that
Gremlin swinging.
without it, there could be a really fast kill
Bringing on
here.
that missile. Nice snare. Getting sweeps. Oh my god. You're so dead.
Yeah,
Getting the mine for good measure too. Old school mine flinging.
and this is the kind of gameplay that we were talking about where Grem just has fun and plays with characters, because these are not standard Ellie confirms.
It looks like he has such a download right now too. Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, beating out that uppy with downstrong was so crucial, but he's just taking that momentum. Oh my god. Just going off stage to bait the tether. Jesus Christ.
And already down 2 stocks for elkiies against Grem.
Ooh.
But not looking
Good attempt there,
good.
but not gonna work out. Nice parry.
Trying to
Just trying to get something here, but you don't want to get reversal against this character.
I just don't want to go off
That's
stage
good.
against Ellie in general, but I guess that's kind of what Maypul has to do in this situation.
Probably.
To get as
Yeah, you can't like ledge trap, right? Because she just flies.
yeah,
It is one thing.
especially on this stage, because I also know that Willow at least dislikes the stage for Ellie. If elkiies can start getting some wrap combos or something to just get the percent on, then there could start looking a lot more even.
It's Maypul.
Nice.
She's like
There we
top 3.
go. There we go.
You can take this, and it's Elliana, right? There's no reason this matchup is bad. You can get those 0 to deaths, but it's gonna be tricky. That's for sure. I mean, Elkie is definitely not a player unfamiliar to having her back up against the wall. Like, it wasn't streamed at Genesis. She had a set with Uda where she had to reverse 3-0 him while also coming back from a reverse 3 stock in game 3.
That's
So,
crazy.
and she did it. Yeah. So this is far from unwinnable.
Yeah, it's far from unwinnable, and especially having just this
Waiting.
big stage just give Maypul just a little bit more livability.
I love his patience here. Like, Gremlin's getting a lot of parries, but he's not really getting much of it because he's a little scared to approach, as you should be. Right? You have a lead, you can play
Trying to
patient.
use the
I'm going to
projectile,
overheat there.
which elkiies can take advantage of. Oh, and nice
Good deck.
tech there.
He's trying to get rid of some heat still, but it goes with the DMAC anyway. This could be really bad. Oh, no. It's
Really
crazy that, like, I feel like Maypul is...
Oh, but the DMAC.
Yeah,
That is.
the Gremlin Classic, dude. That's going to be a 3-0. Really impressive upset.